How to help with army crawling and a leg drag. Okay, first of all, you've missed quite a few milestones, and that's why we're into army crawling. I'm going to post another video that I've done recently on army crawling, but this is also where I like to give feedback to who I'm working with, because you're still evaluating the child itself. I'm not evaluating army crawling, guys. I'm evaluating the child who's presenting in army crawling. First of all, army crawling should have never happened. However, there's delays in other milestones, and this is what's kicking in. You didn't have a great rolling over. You didn't have a great grabbing the feet. There's no way she's come to sitting through her back. I'm sorry, I say she. Okay, it is a girl. Sorry. Sometimes I look at babies and then I'm talking, and especially when it's anonymous, I can't say, "Hi, Becky, how are you?" because I don't know. So, and you know what? That's what's great about Facebook, that you have that, right? So you're going to have, she didn't come to sitting through her back, right? This is one of the biggest things is she's rolling to her belly, she's pushing up barely, and she's not catching air. Guys, this is not a strength issue, right? The pelvis didn't activate properly. There's foundations missing in the milestones, right? So I get it when people are trying to be nice and say, try toe kneeling. You don't jump, right? Toe kneeling is not even really a functional movement, right? Because again, you want the pelvis to articulate. Babies shouldn't really, they'll go up on their knees to work on momentum, but they don't work on their knees for movement or locomotion, right? And that's what's happening there. The second thing is, I don't like the dragging the leg, and I think Amy's totally correct that you need proper scans. Now, you might have done an ultrasound, or a physio has moved the hips around, but really without a clear x-ray. And if you've had the x-ray, the scan meant an x-ray, I want to see it, because that doesn't mean the report's correct. And you really want to make sure you understand what you're seeing and what they're doing. Because if someone's going off the report and not looking at the films, and the report's not correct, then you've got that. There shouldn't be a leg drag. So I would actually like to see, like, again, how she's getting in and out of sitting, so I can see where that asymmetry is coming from. But I do suspect that there's possibilities that an incomplete ischium, which is not going to be noted on the report. I have no idea why. I just did a whole review on that. That's your sit bones, as well as a possible that the right leg or the left leg is just off, why you have so much asymmetry. But the biggest thing that you need to work on is there's no pubic bone strike, right? A lot of the tummy time didn't happen properly, the rolling over. So I would almost jump into the worried parent to get a better foundation. But the fact that she was, let go on the army crawl for 2 months now, again, she's not going into, I get it that you're creating obstacles, she can't do them, right? And that's where we're at. So you're starting to see little deviations, and now they're becoming bigger. And we just need better foundations on the milestones and why that didn't happen. You'll see those issues right now. If you did it in the newborn movement assessment, you'll see where the rotation is off through the lower spine into her pelvis, and that needs to be worked with. And I would like to work on that. I would almost say the all fours course, but that's really jumping it. You cannot place a baby into all fours and expect them to crawl or support their weight. A baby will only do the locomotion when they can get in and out of the position, and she can't get in and out of all fours, and that's where the breakdown is. Going in and out of all fours would have been coming to sitting through the back, and then from there going into all fours. But since she's rolling over and pushing up into sitting, or you're propping her into sitting, and then she's just flopping to her belly and she's getting that drag, that's why she's just not catching air and going up. It's not about supporting the weight. It's about opening up the skeletal system to do the movements, and that's what's breaking down in her system. But is she breaking down her skeletal system for the movements in structural issues and the hips, or is it because of, again, that she just missed milestones and they're just accumulating up? And that's where the problem is with that breakdown.